Ну что же, всем здорово. Сегодня мы продолжаем играть в Talos 2. Так, в прошлый раз мы остановились на то, что мы попали вот в эту зону.
I'm headed deeper into the megastructure. Not quite sure where I am. Seem to be right in the middle of the machinery.
Please, watch yourself, Byron.
This is incredible. I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing. I don't think this is a building. I think this is
Ага,
a
вот
machine.
именно.
Why don't you just tell people that they're wrong? If you tell them the truth, they'll listen.
It's not that simple. Straton wrote that the most common error we commit is to think that ideas determine reality, when in fact the opposite is true. Ideas follow from material conditions. Belief systems are formed to explain and justify the way we live. We did not have kings because we believed in the mandate of heaven. We believed in the mandate of heaven because we lived in monarchies.
But we have free will.
Oh, free will isn't the same as freedom, Miranda.
Я вернулся.
We're not free from the constraints of reality or history. I was shaped by the simulation. New Jerusalem is shaped by its limitations.
So, what? We're just trapped? History can only go one way?
Maybe, maybe not. The question is, how do we free ourselves? How do we build a world where our ideas do shape reality? That's why we came here.
I knew it. Athena's
Я
here.
так и знал.
She
Афина
built
здесь.
this.
Она это
That other
построила.
voice.
Другой голос.
Was that Cornelius?
Это был
It definitely sounded
весьма
like him.
на него
Come to
похож.
think of it,
Если так
he went
вспомнить,
on a
он
research expedition around the time Athena vanished.
исследовательскую
He was gone for years. People thought he died.
And all this time, he knew where she was?
Это
We should talk to
поинтереснее.
him.
We will, when we get back. But right now, we have to focus on finding Athena. We are so close. "1K, I'm over here. Hold on. I'll open that door for you."
Are those surfaces magnetic?
No, it's anti-gravity. Your coot was right. I should have known.
Спасибки.
Same pattern as before. 3 beams, 3 receivers.
I guess we know what to do.
Нифига себе.
Be careful. The sheer amount of power running through this place.
I'll take care of this puzzle. Melville, is there anything in the system that could tell us where Athena is? This is kind of fun. Maybe Alexandra Drennan was right. Play is part of what makes us human. Got it.
А. А. На всякий случай. Кажется, я застрял. Я просто не знаю, куда идти дальше. А это уже у тебя.
Not to alarm anyone, but I think the ground is shaking.
According to the system, whole parts of the interior are moving around. Like it's rearranging itself.
I think that's what happened last time. When I took the elevator, the platform where I got out just moved away.
Оказывается, эти головоломки не такие сложные.
The gate's opening. I'm heading in.
Уй. Туда пошел. следовать за Байроном. Так.
This is fascinating.
Просто
They were
потрясающе.
both here, Athena
Они
and
оба...
Cornelius.
Афина, Корнилиус.
They had a
У
plan.
них был план.
I found a file that
Я нашел файл. Я не
I
могу...
can't.
Byron's trapped in the overload.
Байрон
He's
запер...
failing to disconnect.
The
Он не
whole
может
system's
подключиться.
going
Вся
haywire.
система вышла
1K,
из
get
строя.
out of there!
Беги
Everyone
оттуда.
back to the VTOL!
Третий акт. Про месть и прикол.
We have to go. Now, 1K, get moving!
We can't just leave Byron behind.
Yeah, Coot, we have no idea where he is
Ah,
or what's
погоня.
happening to him. But right now, if we stay here, we could all die.
The system's going completely bananas. Energy spikes everywhere.
We'll come back for Byron, I promise.
А,
What have you done, you fools?
что вы
Mortals are not
натворили?
meant to tread these
Эти
halls.
залы должны быть...
Why will you not heed
Почему
my
вы внимание...
warnings? I am not trying to harm you, creatures of clay. All I wish is to protect you and the rest of your
Pandora.
kind. What more must I do to make you understand? If you cannot be reasoned with, I must bar your path.
Move, 1K, move!
Не работает. Понятно. А,
These energy emissions are messing with the VTOL systems. Okay, I think I've got it working. Get here quickly, 1K.
Come on, get in!
Get us out of here, you coot.
Okay, we're out. Now what?
Looks like the southern sites are active. The readings are strangely jumbled, though.
Should I set us down?
Yes, but just to drop off Melville.
What?
We're going back to New Jerusalem. This situation has gotten out of control. We need to regroup. Rushing in blindly isn't going to save Byron. But we also need someone to stay here and keep an eye on things. Melville, that's you.
All right, I'll see if I can make any sense of these systems while you're gone.
Just keep a safe distance, okay?
Will do.
Good. Well, 1K, I guess it's time for you and me to take a nap.
Do not lose hope, my child.
Не теряй надежды,
In
дитя
these
мой.
difficult
В сложные
moments,
времена ты
find
найдешь утешные
solace in
своих
your friends
друзьях
and
и в
in the
нашем
home
доме.
that you share.
Это было эпохи.
Here we are. Got an update from Melville.
Нифига
Power
себе.
spikes are continuing, but no news from Byron.
All right.
А,
Thank
это
you,
тот
Yakut.
же новый
You get the VTOL
Иерусалим.
ready for the next trip. I'll talk to the mayor. 1K, please head over to the Museum of the Simulation and talk to Cornelius. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
The world is full of suffering. Every living organism suffers. Animals kill other animals to eat. And it always ends with death, torn apart or wasting away. This is what surrounds us. This is what's happening outside those walls, every hour of every day. It's our ethical responsibility as sentient beings to lessen suffering. That's what it means to be human, to understand that it is your duty to transform this world into something better. That's what the founder meant when she said that we can turn the world into a work of art. Despite what happened to him, Byron was right. We have to keep going.
В Новом Иерусалиме, то мы получим
Byron was punished for failing the founder's trials, and you want us to dig deeper? Just because you can't accept that suffering is natural and necessary?
Please, everyone, stop using the public frequency. If you want to argue, use your interface or speak in person.
Нифига тебе, даже погладил. Да.
Attention all citizens. The Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors. However, please note that due to an unauthorized strike, public transport will be temporarily unavailable. May the founder be with you.
А это... О, мне дали ачив.
Nice to see you again, 1K. What are you doing here?
Я ищу Корнелия.
I assume it has something
Я
to do with your
понимаю, что имеет
expedition.
какое-то отношение с вашей
I heard about
экспедицией,
Byron,
но
by the way.
рассказали про Байрона.
I hope he's
Кстати,
all right.
надеюсь, он в порядке. Похоже, Корнелий был вместе с Афиной и мегаструктурой.
Oh, that's
Это...
well.
Хотя, если подумать, это не особо это удивительно. Они были очень близки. Когда она исчезла, он самый долго ушел в исследовательскую экспедицию. Если честно, все как-то решил, он просто пережите, что его остановили. Первые соратники по большей части были крайне шокированы, особенно Байрон. Где он теперь? В этом обсудите с ним кое-что. Он не отвечал на вопрос. Поговорите с ним вечером. Он куда-то пропал. Так, у меня все. Ты проверил его дом. Но это почему-то... Я могу открыть его терминал. Догадываешься, куда он мог деться? Нет. По правде сказать, он долгое время практически не уходил из музея. Все время проводил работал день и ночь. Я как-то занят. Он ответил, спасаю. Так, спасая прошлое. Так, у меня все. Удачи тебе. Совсем. Копия. Это если что, тот Гекараэтра. Это текстура похожа как с первой части. А? Ладно, давайте поотвечаю на компьютере. Нифига себе. Это реально те из первой части. Давайте на всякий случай порешаем это. Символ. Отец честно, это секилы. Давайте поотвечаем на 3 компьютерах. О, а что это?
So this is what Cornelius was working on? Strange. It looks a bit like the blueprints for the Somnodrome, but no, it's not quite that. Is he trying to isolate something in the buffer? Maybe Melville can make sense of it, but I think this might be a dead end.
I need to finish up with the mayor. You can head back to the VTOL whenever you're ready. I'll meet you there. No rush, though.
We must listen to the wisdom of the ancient writers, or we will fail the Founder's trial. The megastructure must be rejected.
1K, could you join us for a quick debrief?
Ладно.
Attending today are advisors from engineering, the archive scholars, and Helga.
Yes, don't mind
Не
me.
обращайте на меня внимания.
I'm just an
Я тут
admirer of
наслаждаюсь
governmental
открытой политикой
transparency.
правительства.
Yes, well.
Да, точно.
While the mayor is briefed
Хотя
by
мэр уже
Alcatraz,
получил
he's asked us to
он
review
попросил
recent
нас
events.
оценить недавние
Byron's loss has
исчезновение
unsettled us
Байрона
all.
повезло
It may be
Шелкота.
too dangerous to
Возможно,
allow this
продолжать
expedition to
экспедицию
continue.
слишком опасно.
Yet no amount of care
Этого
can
мало, чтобы
guarantee your
гарантировать
safety
твою
or the
безопасность.
cities.
Или безопасность города.
Let's not forget the dam's
Давайте не
falling
будем
apart.
забывать, что
We
Дамба
can't depend on
мы
hydro
не можем
forever.
вечно
With
полагать
just
на
a fraction of the power
даже
that island can
частицы
generate, we
энергии,
could grow
которая
this
может
city into a planetary
произвести
society.
остров и не могут.
Or quite
Или
possibly
попутно
destroy
уничтожить
ourselves in the
себя.
process.
Мы должны...
Wise words from one so young.
Слово юного.
Yet I submit
Но я
that
признаю, что
island
на
holds
острове
secrets
спрятаны
far
тайны
more valuable than mere
более, чем
energy generation.
источник энергии.
What could be more
Что
important?
может быть важнее?
The Somnodrome, of course.
Самодром,
If
конечно.
we could find a
Если
working
бы нам
model, it would
удалось
herald a
найти
sea
рабочее
change in
устройство,
our
было бы
moral and
начало
self-understanding.
трансформации нашего
The
понимания
question of how we should
вот
build
и
New
вопросы,
Jerusalem
как
would simply be
развивать
moot.
новый Иерусалим.
Thank you.
Спасибо.
My own studies
Мои
prove that
исследования
we
доказали,
operate
что
on an
мы подчиняем
intrinsic moral logic.
логике морали.
It's what makes us
Но что
human.
делает нас людьми?
But our access to
Но
it
у
is
нас
only
нет
indirect.
прямого доступа.
Our ancestors created art,
Наши
philosophy, and
прародители
parable to help bridge that gap. The Somnodrome would help us to cut out the middleman and ask the source directly. We would finally have an answer to the great moral questions.
Важнейший вопрос.
So, it's a newfangled way to make the same old mistake of judging who's good and who's bad.
We are fortunate 1K preserved the Somnodrome for our study. Initial data suggests it was a prototype with substantial design flaws. But there may be a working device elsewhere on the island.
Then the question
Тогда
is,
вопрос такой.
what would 1K do if they found it?
Если найдет. Я позвоню.
Yes, our wisdom will be
Без нашей
essential in
мудрости
unraveling its
невозможно раскрыть
secrets.
все тайны.
You're not the only people who can
Рен,
read a
ты
line
не
of
единственный,
code,
кто
Ran.
умеет читать историю.
You all sound so
Вы все
sure of what's best for this city.
говорите.
Do you ever
А вы
think
не
you might be
боитесь так
so
сильно
busy
увлекаться
changing the world for the
изучением мира,
better? You'll forget how to see that it's perfect already.
мира уже
So clearly there are different
Итак,
perspectives in the room.
в этой комнате.
The only way we are
Но
going
мы
to
не
move
можем
forward is if the team gets
продвинуться,
back out there.
пока не вернется команда.
1K, I believe Alcatraz is waiting for you at
Кажется,
the VTOL.
Алькатрас уже идет.
We'll be keeping an eye on your
Мы
stream
будем
from here.
посмотреть трансляцию.
What did the mayor say?
I convinced him that we need to keep going until we
Жалко
found
Байрона
Byron.
исчез.
Did he want us to leave him behind?
No, he's just concerned for our safety. And he's right to be. But we're going back anyway.
Great trials lie ahead of you, my child, but your choices will determine the future.
Преподают будущее.
Melville, are you receiving?
Yep. Welcome back to the mysterious island, everyone.
How's the situation?
Whatever Byron did seems to have sent the whole system into some kind of lockdown. I can't access any of the terminals, although I suspect 1K still could.
Why would that be the case?
When 1K connected to the data stream, the system assigned him a user profile. The rest of us are locked out, which means I'll need your help, 1K, because a lot of stuff doesn't seem to be working.
Okay. Check it out and see what you can fix. But please remember, what matters most is finding Byron.
Так, следующий запад. Не угадал, юг.
I'm sending you a little software upgrade I put together that should allow you to detect which files will lead to a data stream overload. Unfortunately, I'm not doing this to help you avoid them. In fact, I'm going to need you to search for more. I'm sorry about that. But if we're going to unlock all the systems that aren't responding, you'll have to connect to the data stream. Possibly more than once. It's the only way for me to get access.
Касси какой юг.
Alright, 1K. In this area, there seems to be a problem with the machine that makes the tetromino bridges. That means you can solve the puzzles, but you can't activate the tower. Look for a lab that lets you connect to the data stream.
I already found it. I'll send you the coordinates. Look at this place.
Посмотрите на это.
It's beautiful,
Она
isn't it?
прекрасна, не так ли?
Mesmerizing.
Завораживающе.
That's how it lures you
Но
in, I
так оно
think.
заманивает
You
положение.
see all these
Ты видишь
beautiful
все
things, and
великолепные
your imagination
воображение
starts working
начинает работать
overtime.
на две смены.
And the puzzles,
А потом все
the
эти
towers,
загадки,
the
башни,
mysterious
таинственные
apparitions,
привидения,
it all draws you
они
further in,
затягивают
deeper into the
глубже
trap.
в ловушку.
What if that's the whole point
А
of this
что в этом
place?
есть смысл?
What if every time you
Что
have
если,
one of those
скажем, таким
visions,
видением
another little bit of you is
очередной
corrupted,
маленький кусочек тебя
overwritten with the hubris of this place?
перезаписан?
I'm sorry,
Прошу
I didn't
прощения,
mean
я
to
не
suggest
хотел
you were,
сказать, что ты...
whatever it is I'm trying to say.
Я загородил ерунду.
I guess I'm just
Я
disappointed
просто
in myself.
разочарован в себе.
Byron needs me.
Я нужен
You
Байрон.
all need me to do my job,
Вам-
and I can't even use a terminal. If this is all
Если бы
really
все
the work of
действительно
the
была
founder,
рука Зодчи.
I don't know, maybe she lost her
Я не
way.
знаю, может...
Or maybe we're
Или
just
мы
not ready.
просто не готовы.
But once we find
Но
Byron,
как найдем
I
Байрона?
suggest we get the hell
Я
out of here
полагаю,
and
дать
never come
отсюда...
back.
Так. Не дочитал. Распределение питания.
Our ancestors kept telling themselves that the brevity of their lives didn't matter. But they had so little time to ever really think about anything. I've spent several human lifetimes studying this mystery, and only now am I beginning to see. The simulation was built on top of material reality, unable to escape its constraints. In the same way, physics as we understand it, even quantum physics, is built on top of a deeper reality. A set of rules that define existence itself. There is a universal language of creation, and I think we can learn it.
The language of creation. What were they doing here? And how far did they get?
I can't answer that, but I think I fixed the tetromino bridge, machine, ring thing. I say I think because it's not in the schematics. And what I'm doing is hack work at best. Try it and see if it works.
Фаза ввода. Нифига себе, тут есть еще телепорт. Интересная загадка. Жалко, я не понял, что делать. Кажется, там есть еще. Оказывается, этот телепорт можно взять.
I've decoded another file from the data stream. Listen to this.
Mother and father think of our discoveries as a language, a code. But I think they're wrong. They're so caught up in the technical details of running the experiments and upgrading the machine that they're not paying attention to the patterns we're finding, to the symmetries, the harmonies, the melodies. The fundamental language of reality is a kind of music, and it's beautiful. Beauty is an inherent property of the cosmos.
I love the way she looks at things.
Блин. Нормально.
One day, undoubtedly, an expedition will pass by this island. It will seek to document facts and statistics to enumerate reasons for us not to look more closely. That is what we do now. We seek facts rather than truth. Because truth might frighten and unsettle the comfortable people who like to sit in their conference rooms and debate which corners we should cut today. These people like to imagine the chaos that could come one day, like a comforting fairy tale of distant darkness. But they do not see the chaos that is at our walls right now. The chaos that also lives within us. A force that is both necessary and appalling.
early days, humankind lived in a world of unexplained wonders and terrors. The powers of the elements were understood in terms of gods and spirits. After all, how else could one explain thunderstorms and earthquakes? But as the realm of scientific knowledge expanded, the realm of the mystical began to shrink. The sacred grove, as Hegel wrote, was reduced to mere timber. But as superstition retreated, another thing was lost: meaning. In a purely mechanical universe, people yearned for the comfort provided by gods and spirits. But there was no way back.
But what about the beauty of the universe? The perfection of everything around us, couldn't they see that?
Not sure I can see that, Miranda. But I do think there was another way, a way forward instead of back. Faith not in an invisible world, but in ourselves, in each other, in the inherent value of consciousness and civilization. They never really found it. But I think that in those last months, when their whole species was dying, they caught a glimpse of it. And that's how your mother was born.
A couple of years back, we went on a scavenging expedition to an ancient industrial complex south of New Jerusalem. It was enormous, sprawling, an area many times bigger than our whole city, just dedicated to manufacturing. It was incredible to think about the sheer variety of things they produced. And it made me realize how austere, how restricted our lives are. You know how most ancient structures are overgrown? It's kind of pretty, but in a sad way. Well, this one wasn't. There had been some kind of chemical spill. I don't know if it happened while the structure was still operational or if something had just rotted through, but it killed everything. Even centuries later, nothing could grow. If a chemical spill can do that much damage, imagine what the megastructure could do. Is it ethical for us to risk that?
The particle clouds continue to be exactly the same. This is a design for an improved charging station. Fascinating, but not relevant.
Я застрял. интересно, головоломка.
That was very smart, 1K. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound surprised. I mean, like, clearly you know what you're doing.
Today, we were delighted to be visited by a bunch of protesters, these voluntary extinction weirdos who think we're creating soulless monstrosities that will destroy the planet. They broke into the facility and started yelling at everyone. Fun, 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 right? Then one of them lunged at Alex. Big mistake. Chernyshevsky grabbed the guy and literally threw him across the room. I mean, almost threw him all the way off the dam. After that, the rest of them had a change of heart. Now, I'm telling you this because mostly it is not like that. But these people do exist. And somewhere in their shriveled little souls, they think that they're doing the right thing. They think they're being righteous. Now, to me, what Alex is trying to do is an obvious good. But that's not the same for everyone.
updated the Noema algorithm. It's working twice as fast now, and I think I can increase matter output by 25% if I tweak the modulator a little. I'm so excited.
Nice to meet you. So excited. I'm Cornelius.
What? Oh, Dad, this is science.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for the right moment.
есть.
If humankind had no more cause for war, it would make war for sport instead. Да, наоборот. Так,
When the heavens are silent,
мы должны идти.
What is a prophet and what is a tyrant?
Они.
Welcome back, creature
К
of
возвращению
clay.
рожденный
The forge
клей.
burns bright,
Будня
but
пылает
the
ярко,
sky is
небо
troubled with
закрыто
clouds.
от тучи.
A mortal has
Смертный
ascended
поднялся
Olympus
на
without the
Олимп без
permission of
разрешения
Zeus.
Зевса. Скажи мне, где Байрон?
The workings of Olympus are
Работа
disrupted by
механизма
the
Олимпа
trespasser.
нарушена из-за
Pandora, fearing the wrath of the gods, has broken the paths to ascension. Prometheus is the friend of mortals who would challenge Olympus, but he is bound in the heart of the mountain, and few could break his chains.
Кажется, он прикол. Или имеется в виду про того чувака, без который поднялся дальше без разрешения Зевса.
It looks like our best chance of rescuing Byron is finding Prometheus and freeing him.
How do you free a weird glowing ghost thing?
Вот эти существа в игре Talos Principle 2 учат нас истории. Оказывается.
I don't really care what they are. For now, let's play along.
Хорошая идея. А потом
You know, I always kind of resented Byron for being so charming and charismatic. The dashing explorer, and one of the first companions, too. Being the voice of caution is not a fun role to play. Always having to be the responsible one, the killjoy. The one who says, maybe that's too much. But sometimes, it is too much.
It's not your fault, Al.
Хорошо, порешали. Ну что же, на сегодня мы можем заканчивать. Спасибо, что посмотрели мой стрим. Наверное, я завтра выпущу новый шортс. В общем, всем удачи и всем пока! Кстати, скоро я планирую добавить чаты, ну, возвращать, которые я убрал, ну, долго объяснять. Ладно, всем пока!